I'm waiting for the point in time when some people, including myself, say that we're sick of Rocky movies. After seeing this movie, I still can't say it because they're still great. Hey everyone, welcome to the review. Here's my review for the movie Creed 2. Yes, Creed 2 stars Michael B. Jordan, Sylvester Stallone, Tessa Thompson, and Dolph Lundgren. And this movie is directed by Stephen Caple Jr. Not Mr. Ryan Coogler this time. This is Stephen Caple Jr., a director I'm not very familiar with, but honestly, after this film, I think I'm going to be a pretty big fan of his work because he did a great job. Yes, Creed 2 is basically the sequel to Creed and also a sequel to Rocky 4 because it ties in Rocky 4. Basically, the story is years later after the first Creed film, and Adonis Creed becomes the new heavyweight champion, and basically, Ivan Drago, who we all know, Dolph Lundgren, Ivan Drago himself, the man who killed Apollo Creed in the ring in Rocky 4, and basically, he has a son, and his son, Victor Drago, wants to challenge Adonis Creed for the heavyweight champion. And the reason they're doing it is so they can restore their good name back to Russia and stuff. And Adonis accepts it, and then him and Rocky have to train up and basically train for the fight of their life. Because when you're fighting a Drago, you're gonna fight a beast. Not just a fighter, but a fucking monster. And that's what Drago is. But also through the movie, Adonis has to deal with a lot of stuff. He has to deal with injuries. He has to deal with his wife, played by Tessa Thompson. Bianca is great. They have a baby in the movie. Rocky has to deal with a couple things with his family and stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff in this film. It's not just a boxing movie, but it's also a very compelling, dramatic story. And yeah, I love this movie. Creed 2 is definitely a worthy sequel. It's actually a terrific sequel. I was excited for it. I knew we were going to get a great quality film based off the trailers, and yeah, this could have easily been a corny, cheesy, throwaway sequel, but they put a lot of heart, put a lot of care in this film, and it really works. I like Rocky 4 a lot. I really enjoy that film, but it's very ridiculous and very silly and has some very bad writing. This is actually a really great sequel, though, after Rocky 4 and Creed. I love how it's a sequel to Rocky 4 and Creed. I think that's really cool and stuff. And surprisingly enough, they make the villains of the story very sympathetic. Ivan Drago and his son Victor are very sympathetic characters, even though Ivan Drago killed Apollo Creed in the ring, and you can see why Rocky and Adonis hate them, but you understand these antagonists. You understand why they want to challenge Creed to a fight. They have to restore their good name and stuff. And Ivan Drago lost his wife, and his people hate him, and they're just like laughing stocks of Russia, and they have to live in the Ukraine and stuff, and they want to restore their good faith and their good name. There's a lot at stake. And it's also an interesting father dynamics between the two Drago family, the father and son. And I loved their characters. I thought the actor who played Victor was really great, but I thought Dolph Lundgren gave a really great performance in this movie. And Dolph Lundgren is not a good actor, but he gives a genuinely good performance in this film. So give him a huge praise for that. But this is Creed's movie, and Adonis Creed is a great, compelling character, and Michael B. Jordan is a phenomenal actor, and he gives a phenomenal performance. There's nothing really to dice into that. There's nothing really to analyze that. He's just a really great actor, and he gives a really good performance. And yeah, I loved Michael B. Jordan in this film. I love Tessa Thompson. Stallone's back. Adrian! Yes, I love Stallone, and he's great too. I love his chemistry with Michael B. Jordan. They both work beautifully off each other. Wood Harris is in this movie more, and as one of his trainers, I thought he was really great as well. And Stephen Caple Jr.'s direction was really solid. Ryan Coogler had better direction in the previous film, and yes, the previous Creed film is a much better film, but this one was still, again, a worthy sequel, very inspirational. It has really great, well-filmed scenes, great cinematography. The boxing matches between Creed and Drago are really intense and really well filmed, and I had a lot of fun with this. There's a lot of heart, there's a lot of emotionality, has a great soundtrack, badass training montages. It's just great. It's everything that you want and a Rocky / Creed sequel, and it delivers all the goods. The only nitpick I have is that it's very predictable. You know exactly where this movie is going, and yeah, if you want something a little more, a little more twisty and turny and stuff, you want something that's a little more of a shock, like Creed was when, you found out Rocky was diagnosed with cancer and stuff. That's something different. That's why that movie's amazing and stuff. But no, this movie doesn't have any of that really. It's a little more by the numbers and follows the Rocky formula, but I have no problem with that because I love the Rocky films. Other than Rocky 5, I really enjoy every single one of them, and I think this is a very good sequel and a very good film, and yeah, definitely check it out. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Creed 2 and 9 out of 10. I loved every second of this film, and I can't wait to see it again. So yeah, that's my review for the movie Creed 2. So in the comment section below, please tell me what is your favorite and least favorite Rocky movie. Yes, out of Rocky and the Creed films, what is your favorite? My favorite will always be the original 1976 Rocky film. Creed's close, but Rocky's always been my favorite, and Rocky 5 is the worst. But yeah, what is your favorite? What is your least favorite? Comment below, let me know. And as always, for this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.